1. Ring Planet Project 1. The Multi-Planetary Money Machine, SpaceX and Starship. Narrator. Project Number 1. The foundation of the entire trillion-dollar empire. Mars. For years, the media treated Mars colonization as a sci-fi dream, but for Elon, it was always a business plan. The real value of SpaceX is not just in sending rockets up. It's in making them fully reusable, like an airplane. This simple change turns space travel from $1 billion expenditure into $1 million service. Right now, Starship is solving one problem: orbital launches for Starlink, the satellite internet constellation. Starlink is predicted to be worth over $150 billion alone. But that's just the appetizer. The true $1 trillion goal is creating a transportation network on Earth. Think of Starship not as a Mars vessel, but as a suborbital carrier that can take you from New York to Shanghai in under 1 hour. Once the system is reliable, the demand from governments, military, and logistics companies will be astronomical. By making access to space cheap and reliable, SpaceX will not just be a space company. It will become the ultimate global logistics monopoly, making it the most valuable company in the world. Title of project: Energy Vertical Tesla. Narrative. If SpaceX is the foundation in space, Tesla is the foundation on Earth. But stop thinking of Tesla as just a car company. That is the media's mistake. The true trillion-dollar valuation of Tesla rests on two pillars: energy and autonomy. First, energy. Tesla is quietly pivoting to become a power company. Their Powerwall and Megapack batteries are not just accessories. They are critical infrastructure. As the world shifts to renewable energy, storing that energy becomes the biggest challenge. A city can't rely on solar power when the sun isn't shining. The Megapack solves this problem. Tesla's Megapack production is scaling rapidly, establishing a massive, future-proof revenue stream that the entire planet will rely on for grid stability. This energy vertical will eventually surpass the automotive revenue. Second, autonomy. Full self-driving, or FSD, is the real game-changer. When FSD is proven to be statistically safer than a human driver, which many believe is imminent, regulators will eventually have no choice but to approve it globally. This unlocks a multi-trillion-dollar market, the robotaxi network. If your Tesla car can earn money for you while you sleep, it transforms from a depreciating asset into a money-generating machine. Analysts estimate the robotaxi network alone could add hundreds of billions, possibly $1 trillion, to Tesla's market cap by dramatically increasing the value and utilization of every single vehicle they have ever sold. 3. Brain Project 3. Merging Man and Machine, Neuralink. Narrator. Now we move from physical infrastructure to the biological future. Project 3. Neuralink. This is arguably Musk's most ambitious and controversial endeavor, but also one with an unimaginable ceiling of value. Initially, Neuralink's focus is on solving severe medical conditions. Imagine restoring sight to the blind, movement to the paralyzed, or curing neurological diseases like Parkinson's simply by bypassing damaged parts of the brain with a tiny chip. The global market for treating these conditions is already in the hundreds of billions. This humanitarian goal is the essential first step. However, the trillion-dollar vision lies in cognitive symbiosis. Musk has often stated that humans must merge with AI to remain relevant in a future dominated by superintelligence. Neuralink isn't just about fixing the brain, it's about upgrading it. Think about instantaneous knowledge transfer, perfect memory recall, or communicating telepathically. Once the technology moves beyond medical use to cognitive enhancement for the general population, improving memory for students, enhancing focus for professionals, the demand will be infinite. Every individual who wants a competitive edge in the AI-dominated world will need a Neuralink device. This creates a recurring revenue model that could put Neuralink in the same league as Apple or Google, but with a product that is fundamentally integrated into human existence. 4. Globe with Meridian's Project 4. The Algorithm Architect, X and X.AI. Narrator. Project 4 is where the physical and digital worlds intersect. X and X.AI. Musk's acquisition and complete overhaul of Twitter, rebranding it as X, was not a distraction. It was a strategic acquisition of a data engine. X is intended to be the ultimate everything app for the West, a platform integrating finance, communication, and commerce. But its most critical role is feeding the X.AI supercomputer. Every post, every interaction, every piece of data on X is vital training material. While other companies, like Google and OpenAI, are building their large language models based on general internet data, X.AI is being trained on the world's most current, real-time, and emotionally charged human conversation. This gives it a unique, unfiltered understanding of human motivation, intent, and truth. Musk's goal for X.AI is not just to build a superior chatbot, but to create an artificial general intelligence, AGI, that is maximally curious and truth-seeking. If X.AI achieves a true AGI, an intelligence that can reason and learn like a human, but at a computational speed, it would solve problems in physics, medicine, and engineering that we can't even comprehend today. The economic output of the first company to own a true AGI is not measured in trillions, but in the restructuring of the global economy itself. This makes X.AI potentially the single most valuable entity in this entire roadmap. 5. Building Construction Project 5. The Subterranean Cash Flow, the Boring Company. Narrator. This brings us to the fifth and most overlooked piece of the roadmap, the quiet cash machine that ties it all together, the Boring Company. People often dismiss the Boring Company as a simple tunnel-digging operation. They talk about the loop system in Las Vegas as a small curiosity. But here is the secret. TBC's innovation is not the tunnel itself, but the cost reduction of digging. They have cut the cost of tunneling by a factor of 10 or more. Why is this important? Tunnels are the hidden bottleneck of modern civilization. Every major metropolitan area, New York, London, Los Angeles, is constantly seeking cheaper ways to expand infrastructure for utilities, high-speed rail, or traffic relief. By making tunneling cheap, the Boring Company becomes essential. This isn't flashy like Mars, but it is guaranteed, high-margin, repetitive government, and commercial infrastructure revenue all over the world. It provides a stable, deep source of capital that can continuously fund the high-risk, high-reward ventures like Neuralink and Starship development. TBC is the practical, dependable cash cow that provides the fuel for the rocket science. It's the silent anchor holding the entire trillion-dollar roadmap steady. Conclusion, the call to action. Narrator. So, look at the full picture. SpaceX builds the infrastructure for interplanetary and intercontinental travel. Tesla electrifies and autonomizes the ground-level transportation and power grid. Neuralink upgrades the human operator. X.AI provides the supreme intelligence to coordinate it all. And the Boring Company provides the continuous funding stream by revolutionizing infrastructure. This is not a portfolio of separate companies. It is a single, interconnected ecosystem designed to dominate the 21st century. Whether you love him or hate him, the magnitude of this integrated vision is undeniable. The roadmap isn't finished, it's just begun.